Live is brought to you by...
Going on at Guitar Center, it's Guitarathon. This is your chance to save 30% on over 250,000 guitars, basses, and amps from major brands. If you have not been to a Guitar Center store, you'll be amazed by the rows and rows of just about every guitar imaginable, and they will actually let you play them for as long as you want. It's a really cool place for musicians or people who are just looking to start playing. Music can take you a lot of places. Make sure you start at the center. Don't miss Guitar Center's Guitarathon, going on right now, in-store and online.
We're Alive, a story of survival. Chapter 5, Lady and the Tink, Part 2 of 3.
You and your damn hand cannon, Bert. They heard that.
No, that wasn't my fault. This thing...
Just drive.
It's a straight shot out of here. We're gonna be all right. Sweet Jesus, that was fun.
Lady. Shit. I gotta go get her.
There's no time.
Saul!
You just stay in here, Missy.
I'm coming, girl. I'm coming.
They're right behind you.
Shit.
Saul! He's trapped inside there!
There's nothing we can do. Shut the door, quick!
I'm not doing this again. I can't leave him behind.
Shut that door now!
It's the same thing that happened to Todd.
But it's not happening to you. Now shut that door. He shouldn't have left us. He was safe in here.
They'll get him.
You hear that? They didn't get him yet. I know that boy. He ain't going down without a fight. Now come on, shut the door. There's nothing we can do for him right now.
What are we doing?
I figure this is far enough. It gets hairier up ahead. I'd rather try and manage it in daylight.
We're not going back for him?
You saw how many there were, and what those things did to that group of cars yesterday. I know Saul made that hybrid tough, but not that tough. I don't think he made it.
See, but you don't know. We don't know.
No, we may not know, but I wouldn't bet on it. Look, I'm just being logical right now. He probably didn't make it. I'd hate to say it, but it's the truth.
What about you? Saul told me that he saved you. When Angel thought you weren't going to make it, but here you are.
Well,
How can you leave him out there when you don't even know?
I can barely drive where I'm going as it is, let alone see well enough to do any good with Shirley right now.
Then we go back in the morning. I just have to know.
Fair enough. I guess I owe him that much.
He's not dead. I just know it.
I kind of know what you're feeling right now. Helpless. There's nothing else you can do.
Something like that?
When Shirley was passing, that was what was going on with me. No matter what we tried, I couldn't do the fighting for her. Just sat back and watched it all happen.
That doesn't make me feel any better.
When Shirley left, it was just me. What I'm trying to say is, you're not alone. No matter what happens, you're not alone.
Thanks, Bert.
No problem, Blondie. How'd you sleep?
I didn't.
Me either. Sun's just peeking up. You ready?
Yeah.
It's just up ahead.
I know. Just...
I got it. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
There's not much left of the hybrid, is there?
Saul.
You knew it was a possibility. Now I know it must be.
Lady?
Now hold on, damn it.
Lady. Lady, here, girl.
I don't hear her.
Wait.
In there. That thing's a mangled wreck. Now how the hell are we gonna... Wait. What's that smell?
It's the whiskey. Here, help me.
There's a tire iron in the rig. Hold on. Let's pry back the door on the hinge. Looks like it's about to fall off anyway.
Lady? You're alive.
But she's not the only one. Son of a bitch.
Saul.
Boy, you're a fucking miracle.
Bert, I don't think he's conscious.
Well, hell. Let's get him out of there. Wedge that tire iron against there, and I'll pull him out.
Saul. Saul, can you hear me?
Blondie?
Oh.
Oh, easy. Ow. Ow.
He's pretty banged up.
Is Lady okay?
She's fine. She's okay.
Oh, don't know what I would have done without you two.
Well, it was...
I meant Lizzie and Lady. For a while there, I was wondering if you were coming back.
Well, we thought, you were a goner.
So did I.
What happened?
I don't know. They all piled on the hybrid and started breaking through. I emptied my rifle, but they kept coming. Ah!
Oh, you're back. You're bleeding.
Oh, that... You mind pulling that out, Bert? Ow! Whew.
Glass?
Yeah, I sort of landed on your bottle of Middleton. Thanks. I think there are a few more pieces back there, too, if you want to pull them out.
I'm just so glad you're safe.
So they just left you?
Yeah. Yeah, it was weird. You guys didn't come at all last night?
No, we pulled over off the road up there until dawn.
All I remember is falling to the floorboards in the back seat, holding Lady. Next thing I know, they left.
Maybe they gave up. You were mangled pretty deep.
I don't care how or why it happened, but it did. Now let's just get the hell out of here. Oh,
Here. I'll help you.
thanks. I think I could walk on my own. Just scraped up is all. And I think I got glass in my ass crack. See? Now you get me. Took all that, but now you get me.
You're growing on me. Maybe just a little.
I'm like a weed. Pretty soon you'll be all tangled up in me.
Hey, why did you wonder if we were here last night?
I could have sworn in the middle of the night I heard voices. I don't know. I was pretty out of it. Can I have the back, please?
I think you deserve it. You've been through enough.
Oh, just wake me when we get there. After all was said and done, I could say we were successful. It seemed like everything didn't go as smooth as we wanted, but we didn't lose anybody. For all I knew, our mission was a complete success. I didn't really know at the time how wrong I was.
Starring Jim Gleason, Shane Salk, Nate Gies, Elisa Elliott, Claire Doden, Jay Oligario, Blair Byhauer, Scott Marvin, Tammy Klein, and Nico Marvin. I'm Michael Swan. We're Alive was written and directed by K.C. Wayland. Produced by Grayson Stone, Shane Salk, and K.C. Wayland. To find out more and for a full list of cast and crew, please visit our website at we'realive.com. Be sure to follow us on Twitter and Facebook for all production-related updates and future projects. Thank you for listening to this audio theater for the mind by Wayland Productions.
Hello and welcome to the after show. I always have a trouble explaining the show. It's after the show. Q&A, guests. We're going to have all kinds of good stuff. I'm your host, Tony Rey. This is Apartment 2C. And today we are joined, as always, by the mastermind behind it all, K.C. Wayland. What's up, K.C. Wayland?
Hey, everybody. Welcome to another 2C.
Yes, and we are joined by my soldier buddy, brother-in-arms. That's how they say it, yes?
Battle buddy.
That's
what you say in basic is your
battle buddy. I like, you know what? I prefer bunk buddy.
So does your mom.
So simple. It
Starting
just
early.
I'm not even going to comment.
Okay.
Christian Vieria we've got on the show today. Thank you so much, Christian. Christian, if you don't know, plays the part of Coral, as I like to say.
I don't get that joke.
You don't because you don't watch that other show.
Yeah.
But a lot of other people do. A few people watch that show.
I might have seen it from memes. But
Yeah. Coral. It's basically the actor is English, and he some of the words he struggles to say in his southern accent. It's really funny.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the same thing as the dude from Sons of Anarchy. Anytime he would try to say family, he was I think he's Irish. Is he Irish or English? I don't know. Anyway, every time he said family, it'd come off as family. And it was just really weird because it's
there's always those one or two words.
Yeah, a couple words they struggle with. Anyway, Coral, how are you doing, man?
I'm good. Excited to be here.
Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah.
It's been like 2 years.
It's been a while. It's been a while since
been a bit.
The soldiers were alive and kicking.
Yeah.
Well, we had you at you were at the live event.
Yeah.
The last
yeah,
one. So
yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, so we're going to get into what you've been doing. We've got some lockdown news. We're going to be doing a full Q&A today. So if you have any questions, please post them in the comment section below. We've got Rolo back there killing it with the questions.
On our new soundboard, too.
Oh, we have a new soundboard?
Yeah, we now have more inputs. We now have more outputs. And we have some mute buttons finally, so we can actually, instead of taking the knob all the way down over all three people, he can just mute us with one button.
Nice.
Kind of cool. But the other reason why we got it is so that we can do more live events and have some more people on mics.
That's awesome.
So hopefully we might be able to do some stuff in the future. Maybe
so
from this very room.
Rolo's job just got easier, huh?
Harder. He got more channels.
Well, he's gonna need to take a pay cut from the nothing that we're paying him. Rolo is back there with questions, so please send your questions in the comment section below, and we will get to them towards the end-ish of the show. We've also got some We're Alive. Let's talk about the episode we just listened to.
Yeah, it's a
Lady
short
and the
one.
Tink. Yeah, short. You just said shortest episode of the series.
Yeah, 11 minutes. And that's padded.
I don't know if you should say that. Grayson's upset. Grayson's
No,
real mad.
the curtain's pulled back. That episode thing was made a long time ago. But no, it was so this episode, if you listen to the beginning, like almost I'd say 45 seconds is from the previous episode. So it's really only 10, if that.
Oh, that's
and then there's
so
credits.
true.
So really,
It's
maybe
kind of like a previously on. you
yeah,
know?
it's like maybe when you take out all the fat of the titles and everything,
Yeah.
there's like 7
There
minutes.
is that really like there's like that minute-long pause in the beginning, or like the middle after they like go to sleep and then they back up.
Yeah, they go to sleep and like the music is like really drawn out. Because
Yeah.
I wrote it for 2 episodes, and then it had to make it 3 for I don't know what reason. Maybe just because all of them were ending up 3, and I was like, you know what, to be uniform, I should probably make it 3. And I was like, well, we have the marker here where Saul is. I can make that work. So yeah. So it got really padded. So never did that again.
Yeah.
Oh well.
That's hilarious. Well, thank you for being so honest, because I
Yep.
don't think I wasn't planning on calling you out for that, but yeah. You know what? That would really suck though if you were doing this live. Like the very first time someone listened to that, they'd be like, "Oh, finally, yes, We're Alive is back. I can't wait to listen to this episode." They pull out their phone, they open up iTunes, and they're like, "Hey, what the fuck is 11 minutes doing here?" Because, yeah, they know they've got, like, we got to hear about the aquariums that they're sponsored, the Ricky Realty that's sponsored.
I think I might have originally put 2 ads on this show.
No, you didn't.
I think
No,
I might
you
have.
didn't.
I think I might have, just to put something there, because
Yeah.
like the reality was like, well, we need to have a little bit more, because that's exactly what happened. Was people were like, what the crap? Why is this thing like 10 minutes long? We deserve more for our free nothingness. So
Yeah. No, people don't care if they're paying for it or not. They expect you to make the show specifically for them. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see that a lot. Well, that's hilarious, and thank you for being honest with that. Cool episode, though, because, yes, we find out that Saul lives for now, and that he did not die in that truck. This is a spoiler show as well, by the way. The spoiler warning. Don't listen if you're not already caught up with We're Alive.
thanks for saying that afterwards.
That's true. Well, I said it really like under the breath, so they don't. Even
yeah,
know.
well,
Yeah, they should know by now. Come on.
Robin's dice. Actually, he gets squished.
I do get squished. I do. And in a scene that we're going to talk about, we're talking
Yeah.
about that scene today. So definitely spoilers. The soldiers have a lot of interaction. And,
Yeah, you guys got to decompress, because you guys haven't really talked since that day much.
Well, we couldn't.
Yeah.
We were dead.
No, but in real life
Never.
too.
Oh, yeah.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
We'll get there. We've got
Let's
some
knock these
bones
out.
to pick.
This
We've got
this
some
episode
bones.
was so short. I got like 5 things. I mean, whoever gets this also is getting shorthanded. I'm sorry. Just shorthanded day. Friendship is something that we talk about here with Bert and Lizzie becoming friends for the first time. Relationships between them is all growing. I feel like those, like Bert, Saul, and Lizzie are really connected, because if you remember later on in future seasons, they're also like part of the B team left behind.
Yeah, but hey, real quick, are they really connected? Because I'm pretty sure I heard Bert be like, "Nah, Saul's dead. We gotta go." Are they really tight? Are they really close?
I think Lizzie put him in his place when he's like, you know what? Angel was going to do the same thing. It's like, and the minute you say Angel did something, everyone's like 180'd. It's
Right,
like,
yeah.
well, if that's the case, let's go back and see what we can do.
That's hilarious. That Angel is the marker of who you don't want to be.
There's that, and then in a previous episode, I think Michael was the 180 point for somebody else too. So everyone has their antonym. Antonym for Bert is Michael.
Right.
So they always have the person who they strive not to be.
Makes sense.
So that's that. The hybrid car. The only reason there was a hybrid in this show was because Blair drove one at the time, and I was like, oh, this is an interesting thing. It gets low miles a gallon. Seems like it'd be very economic in the zombie apocalypse. It makes sense, and it's quiet. I was like, cool, let's make something work about this. And then I destroyed it. Little known fact, she has thezombiepodcast.com on the back of her car still from when we first started out a long time ago.
Oh my gosh, I remember that. I remember
It's
'cause
still
I remember
on
the
there. It
first
like
time I
bleeds
saw
when it
that.
rains now. It's like, oh good, all the white's down the back. Yay. It's been on there for so long, and the
The
zombie podcast is like
I wonder,
old.
but did anyone ever come to the website and was like, hey, I was driving down the 405 and I saw this Prius just stopping by to see what's up? Did that pull in a lot of
I
viewers?
wonder. Has anybody seen her car ever?
Please,
I
if you
doubt
were
it,
watching
but-
this and you were brought here by the back of Blair's car, please
Send us a message.
send us a message because
I
I'm
really wanna
very
know.
interested in the how many 0 people that affected.
Probably nobody. Probably nobody. But the funny thing is, actually, she bought that for me so to put it on my car, and I'm like, no. I'm like, I don't want to put stickers on. I don't like. No, I didn't. I don't like stickers on my car because I don't like something obstructing my view in the back. I'm a very efficiency function person, and you start obstructing my view like some people do with stickers on the back of their car, and it's like, why would you ever do that? You're just asking. And then their bumpers are all bumped up, and I'm like, well, no kidding. You can't see what you're doing.
I'm with you.
Are you?
The bumpers.
Fuck the. Whoa, settle down.
Yeah.
Man.
Why put
No,
stickers on
I
a
don't
car?
I don't like stickers on the bumper. I have a little small Green Bay Packer sticker on the back of my window, but it's so small that it doesn't.
That's fine. But realistically, why anybody puts their political views on their car is beyond me. It sways
weird, yeah.
nobody, and it's just going to get people behind you pissed off. Like, oh, no matter who it is, you're always going to get the opposite person behind you, and getting pissed off about something. So.
Finally, when I was a kid, for the first time ever, got one of those honor roll stickers, and I gave it to my mom because I was so proud.
In your private school?
Yeah, at my private school, and my mom
from the streets, right? The honor roll.
Yeah,
from
the
streets.
hardcore private school streets. When I took off my red sweater vest, my red St. Timothy sweater vest that had a little cardinal on the front of it, I took that off and I wrapped it around my head. I was like, yeah, we the Bloods,
Like a
'cause we
cardinal,
red.
like a bird, or cardinal, like a person?
No, like a cardinal bird. He was our mascot.
Because it was a private school. I would be really weird if it was like if you just had like a picture of a cardinal that's a person.
Hey, it's better than having a purple wave. I had a purple wave.
You had a purple wave?
Yeah,
It's
ridiculous.
As your mascot?
Yeah.
A
Here's
wave?
big,
Like a
muscular
water?
Purple, yeah, like a wave of water. Yeah,
That might be the worst
Go
mascot.
Waves! Go Purple Waves! Oh, if it was Purple Rain.
Purple waves.
If it was Purple Rain, maybe
Purple
I could see
waves.
that.
Too soon? We're too soon? Yeah. So anyway, long story short, my mom wouldn't put my sticker on the back of her car, and I think I still hold tension with her about that. Yeah. So what's the next? Fun fact?
One of the things that we do in We're Live is we have a lot of the time we have a lot of minimalist music. So the guitar at the end, and sometimes you'll hear piano where it's very light. A lot of the reasons we do that is because not only because it gives us a feeling of kind of being alone, like those three were very much by themselves, but also because when you're dealing with audio dramas, you can't have a lot of audio surrounding music and you'll lose people's voices. So it's like minimalist music is kind of like, that's how you have to play the game in order for people to understand. So it's one of my favorite things, and I love the guitar and the piano by itself. Yeah.
And you guys, you composed to that, or
this one is, I think, sound effects libraries. But what I'll do sometimes is I'll get like certain samples and stuff, and just like back in the day when we didn't have much like composed stuff, we would actually just get sound effects libraries and music libraries and stuff like that, and then like strip out a lot of the extra stuff and sort of like take what they made and remake it in a way just to fit what we needed. And so we did a lot of that in the beginning because we didn't have any composers, and we produced this stuff like on the weekends, so you don't have much time to do stuff like that. But now we do, so it's all lockdown stuff's all composed. And let's see here, how wrong I was. Saul's thing at the end, he says how wrong I was about things going so well or something like that. It's foreshadowing that had they not gone to get fuel, they probably may have never run into the Maulers. The Maulers would have never found out where they lived, because this is the catalyst that starts them coming back.
Right.
So we'll see them come around. So and that's all I got.
It makes sense. So we will keep these notes here until our next giveaway, and some lucky fan out there will be able to win those notes plus whatever else we've kind of gathered together for giveaways. We do giveaways every once in a while. Give out shirts.
When the fans
and
are being
swag,
good.
so.
If they're not being good, we're not going to give you anything.
Whoa. Our fans are always good, Casey means. We love it, and we just base our giveaways on when we'd like to give things away. Casey,
they know what they're doing. The fans are fine. They're good.
Grayson, can I get some help here? What are we doing? So we've got Christian Vieira here. You were a soldier on the show for longer than I was. You were a soldier on the show. When did your character enter?
We were talking about this before, and I think that it was in
25.
What now?
Episode 25? Chapter 25?
Oh, no, 26. You came on in chapter 26.
It was probably like, I don't know, it was 2012, maybe?
I don't know. Can we check the air date on chapter 26?
I think it was around that time because I was working with Casey, not with you. I was working in the same office.
Yeah, in the same office. We lived in like a cave. So like we basically like had no sunlight and we worked in the center of the building.
It's so true.
Like
It's
I
so
had
true.
like lamps because it was the only way I could get anything that wasn't fluorescent light bulbs burned in my brain every day. So that was so depressing. Like now that where I'm at now, it's like
to give you an idea of what it was like, Casey had I don't know if you still do this. Do you remember this?
I don't know.
He brought in a yoga mat and he had a timer that would go off like every hour or every couple hours.
Oh,
He would do like sit-ups and push-ups.
Oh,
and
come on, man.
it was awesome.
That didn't last long. Like
Okay.
part of the reason why that didn't last long is because my new office has like this big old gap of space underneath. So what if I put my mat on the floor, everybody in the hall can see me, and it's like, oh, now I don't want to do anything.
Yeah.
Because then it's like I'm like, if someone sees me just like laying on the floor, which happens from time to time,
Right.
and they see you, then it's like, that's
What's he
kinda
doing?
weird.
He's sleeping?
Yeah, and then people are weird. So.
Nah,
Just
I
leave
have
them.
bad props. I now do my daily sit-ups and crunches because of it.
Really?
No.
Oh, I didn't think so.
No, of course not.
I've been meaning to do more, but it's just work.
Yeah, don't do that though. Okay.
Don't work out.
No, workout. Just in the middle of the office. That's weird. I had a guy. The only reason I say that, I had a guy once at a video game studio I was working at who, in the middle of the day or like during lunchtime, like instead of going anywhere, we sat right next to each other, and he'd kick off his shoes and do a little yoga there. And I'm like, hey man, you stink. Get the fuck out of here. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing yoga right now? Like, he put his headphones in, and I just look at him like, well, there's
At
Timmy
least keep
or whatever.
the shoes on.
I
At least
know,
keep the
like
shoes on.
the
At least
shoes.
keep
It's
the
like
shoes on.
middle of the
Shoes is
day.
crossing a
You already
line.
got the midday funk. Like it's sweaty. Nobody wants to see that. toe jam.
Nobody. No one wants to see that. And I don't want to see, like, he has yoga shorts on over his jeans. So he just, jeans down. Hey, that looks real weird. I know you have jeans under there, but you can't just you can't remove jeans in the middle of an office. Dude, video game industry's crazy, man.
Well, they hire. Well, that's the thing. Anything with digital artists, you're always going to get a little weird. There's stuff that comes with it. That comes from me because I've worked with digital artists a lot, and it's like that's part of
You know,
the.
embrace the weird.
Yeah, you just have to.
But you just keep the shoes on.
Yeah,
keep the shoes
but
on.
keep it hygienic at least.
Yeah.
That's to everyone's benefit. But
So do we have a date on the
Yeah,
episode
when-
25?
you can tell us.
You can say.
2012.
2012.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So, what month did it say?
It was probably like
Could I get a date
February.
and time? Like a day and time? And-
Can I get it down to the second?
yeah, absolutely.
If it's, I think if he's in the first 10 or 20 minutes,
was-
it
I
totally
think it
makes
was-
a difference.
Yeah, I knew it was early in.
Okay, that's a big difference. Okay,
January 30th, 2012, and 30 minutes long. Rolo's coming out with the deets. So that's a long time ago. That's, yeah.
Well, then we
did- when
recorded
did
in this. That for that to come out at that time.
That's right.
We recorded in either December or January of that year.
Yeah, that's right. I think we did do it in December before.
Yeah, before the
break.
Christmas break. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So when did you guys come on?
We came on after the fans were like, "Oh, we had enough of Carl being the only soldier."
Chapter
like,
33
please.
was him.
Chapter 33.
33,
Yeah.
okay,
So you made it a few chapters without us until finally the fans nearly revolted.
They
on the
wanted
forums.
more
Yeah.
soldier.
Yeah,
That's what they wanted.
They wanted more, but different. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, that's kind of why both of you end up sticking around too. So because
We
he
do,
was
yeah.
very similarly to Puck. Well, you can tell him.
Say that again?
Yeah. Well, how did you? So you ended up sticking around, right?
Oh yeah, I think when you first told me about it, you were, because we were working together. You knew that I did some acting, and you were like, hey, if you want, you come in and read for this role. It's gonna be kind of small, probably not gonna live very long, but hey, give it a shot. And I was like, that sounds really
That's why I tell
encouraging.
Yeah.
But,
They're not
Yeah.
going to live very long. That's just why I tell everybody. It's like that way they have no idea what's going to happen.
well, yeah. So, but I went in. We went down to the studio. I think I recorded some lines. I don't remember if they were. I imagine you had Carl's lines, some of them, and so I probably read his actual lines. And
Yeah.
then you told me I got it, and I was like, yeah. I don't know for how long, but
Yeah. And then it ended
let's
up
give it
being
a
for 2 seasons, which was fun.
it was fun. It was a lot of fun, and it was really fun when starting to work with you guys. I think my character was in Colorado and that's where I hooked up with you guys, and we had like that. I think one of our first episodes was like in the helicopter. And it was
No, you weren't in Colorado. You were in. Your character started out at Fort Irwin, and then what ended up happening was you were actually sent to retrieve the body.
Yeah.
So
Where was the body then? I thought
the body was in Boulder. So the body. So
Outside
basically,
Boulder.
Yeah.
Right?
So Kimmett's niece was sent to Colorado. To try and because she was basically paralyzed, and so there was somebody who could work on her back there as a doctor.
Right.
And so without any basically caution of the wind, Kimmett ended up sending you to go and retrieve. And so that helicopter crashed. So Kimmett sent you to go retrieve the body.
Yeah.
And so that was all fun.
Yeah, we had some pretty
Those some
hysterical
good
sessions.
times. I mean, like we kind of talked about it a little bit before, but you know, when Sean and I have done improv together for years, like we've done improv and separately as well.
Yeah.
We've done improv for a really long time, the two of us. And so Muldoon, the character Muldoon, and so him and I are able to just boom, 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 boom. And then like we've always been that way, and we always we love talking shit to each other. We just love it. And so then when if you don't know Christian's like super sweet and like reserved and
I'm a classically trained actor, so
He's a classic.
I take the script as
he's
scripture.
like, no.
Yeah. And then Sean and I come in and we're like, oh, dick jokes. There we go. We're just,
At least you guys wore clothes this time.
Yeah, we did wear clothes. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, it was a fun dynamic. Us two constantly going at each other, and then like Carl's character being there and like inserting a few things, and we'd either like shut it down or we just like look at him like
just rag on
Carl. What the? And we'd stop ragging on each other for 2 seconds to then rag on Carl.
It was well cast because it certainly was. I was Carl for sure.
Yeah, no, you were just put in the middle of everything.
I was Carl. Like I had no idea who these other two soldiers were going to be.
And I was like,
and it was this tornado of vulgarity that just hit the sound booth.
And honestly, I think that's what made your character live the longest, was just the chemistry of everyone together. I was like, well, I know for a fact I'm going to have to kill off every one of these characters, but damn it, I love it. Let's write it for a little bit longer. Which is sort of one of the reasons why I want to write it even longer and have you guys come back for doing one of the next We're Alive, which is called We're Alive Gold Rush.
That's a great time to talk about it. So yes, the soldiers are coming back. Myself, Muldoon, Carl.
Puck.
And Puck. Yes.
Oh, yeah, Puck.
Okay, sweet.
All the other characters
got
I
to
have
live.
yet to divulge.
So yes, we'll be back for some stories.
Yep.
We're Alive Gold Rush.
I can give you a little synopsis, very, 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 very nothingness, but basically for this to work and then for this to make sense, and I can't give you all the details, but it will. This is one of the missions that was left off the books in between one of the gaps of We're Alive. There was once you guys had all come back from Boulder, everything had happened. There was a gap of like 5 months that we didn't really do a whole bunch. It's in that gap.
Yeah.
And so some stuff happens in that, and all the soldiers are involved, and it's got some really cool adventures, and it has something to do with gold. That's all I can tell you.
It's a gold rush, baby.
It's a gold rush.
We offered that paper,
whatever
dog.
that means, you'll kind of find out. But it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be about, I'm thinking about half the size of Lockdown. It'll be even shorter than that one.
You
but at
probably
the same
mean like
time.
double the size of Lockdown. Like,
Wait till we get in the
Yeah,
room.
probably, but-
he told us that when we first got brought
You know
on,
what? If I just let
so-
you guys record, it's going to be like 3 times the length of Lockdown.
I
If
think
I'm
this is
just
another
like,
great photo op too. You know?
yes. Hey, do we still have that photo? Do we still have the photo?
I do. I have it.
I saw those
Yeah.
photos. I
It's
saw
on
that you
Facebook
tagged me
somewhere
in
of
those photos.
all 4 of you guys together on your last day.
The 3 of us that sick.
Oh,
the,
yeah, the soldier
It
photos.
It
The
might
soldier
still be in the mix, so they'll have to take a look.
Yeah. We still got that? We able to pull
I
that
know
out?
Tony puts it on his wall. Yep. Oh, they're asking if we're going to do a Kickstarter for Gold Rush. Probably not.
Probably not.
Probably not. Because one of the reasons why Kickstarter is great, but I don't know what we'll do some things different about this one, other than that one. But at this point, maybe not a Kickstarter just yet. We'll see. It all depends on a couple things. One of the things we love Kickstarter, that what it did for Lockdown, but it also made things incredibly difficult.
Look
for
at
us
that.
on
I'm
the
sorry to
back end.
interrupt you, but look at this. They just threw it up on the screen.
Oh,
That
it's
is some
Carl.
sick
Carl's on the
shit. Look
left.
at Carl. Yeah, he's taking point because.
And Tony's about to shoot him in the back of the
You know,
head.
you wouldn't if I hadn't brought my airsoft gear with me.
Dude, so let's give some backstory.
Yeah,
on
that was
on this
very
shoot.
convenient and very lucky.
So here's a little backstory on this picture and that shoot in general. We were supposed to provide our own things. Like we were like, hey, we're doing a photo shoot. We have a little bit of free time. We have this photographer down here who's willing to take some pictures for us.
Mm-hmm.
Let's make the most out of it. You guys come, bring army stuff. We'll get some, the soldiers.
Yeah, Puck had some guns, I think.
Yeah. Puck brought some guns. Who else?
Oh
Brought
no, he didn't have guns. No,
he
he
didn't have
wasn't there.
guns?
No, he
No.
wasn't there.
No, it
Yeah.
was
Otto, yes.
Otto.
He brought,
Otto
he did bring
Sturck,
some,
yeah.
Yes.
Wow, a lot of our guys have guns.
He hooked it. Well, he's an ex-Marine.
Yeah.
Oh, they were real guns.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if I was supposed to say
spoiler.
that, but yeah, those are real.
Oh
so,
shit! Let's back
thanks,
up that
Casey.
line.
Pretty sure Otto.
No, they're
specifically
airsoft.
said-
They were airsoft. They had to have been.
Well, a couple
They
were
had
airsoft.
to have been
A
airsoft.
couple were airsoft. But anyway,
That's an
we
airsoft
get
gun.
there. We get there.
Those are airsoft guns. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are all mine.
We get to the place, and of course, like I show up with like one shitty like jacket that doesn't even really fit. I was like,
It's like that one.
I dedicated like 20 minutes to finding some costumes for this.
You were in jeans.
Yeah, and then Sean came with like freaking Nikes on. Like we just did not do a good job. And then of course, like the two like lackeys were like, "Bah, we just joke about everything." Then of course, freaking Christian Carl Vieira shows up with a literal duffel bag full of artillery and tactical gear, and he's like, "Yeah, I just came from the freaking thing, and I have all this stuff. And here, oh, do you need an M4? Here, I got the clip for this. Dude, he hooked us up. Literally, we would not have worn any of that stuff. That photo shoot would have been a total
It
bomb.
wouldn't look like that.
No, I had the vest. Those gloves.
Can
the
you
gun.
imagine lifting Muldoon in like jeans and Nikes? Those would be Nikes in that shot right there.
Yeah, man. It was so.
I'd like to. I'd see that. I'd like to. See
I want to see
picture,
that too. We'll recreate the picture in like street clothes or something. That'd
Oh,
be kind
yeah,
of
that'd
fun.
be
And we'll
funny.
film it. You know what? We'll reshoot that and we'll put Puck in there too.
That would be sick, dude. Yeah, we'll have to. We'll do a photo shoot for Gold Rush.
Yeah, of course. No, we'll do a lot of. Yeah. The other thing about doing Gold Rush with you guys, it's going to be a lot easier. It's going to be fun. Like it's more or less Gold Rush is going to be kind of like more of a comedy and more of just a really fun ride than it be like some crazy scary blah blah blah. It's going to be more just enjoyable.
Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
It just sums up Lockdown. It's not going to be like Lockdown, blah blah blah. But
Well, no, Lockdown.
yeah,
Lockdown
no.
is incredibly plot heavy character. Like there's the Lockdown is a very different monster than this would be.
Well, I mean, you've already our characters have been established.
Exactly, so that's
like
different.
The
It's totally
personalities
different.
and
For
people
sure.
know where the story is going to go for us
Listen,
eventually.
people
so.
know us, okay?
People know you, but they don't know the soldier. So I'm
Yeah.
actually gonna go into you guys' background a
I can't
little
wait for
bit.
that,
and
dude.
You're gonna get to know like you guys as soldiers were together for such a long time. There's so much information you have shared with each other that then when we're jumping into the middle of your relationship when there could be some bumps along the way, stuff going on between you
Yeah.
guys, and we're just gonna keep on adding to the mix of this.
I mean, yeah, Muldoon and I had worked together in that universe for a long time. Like Muldoon and Robbins had been together for a long time. We had just met Carl, but
yeah.
we met together. We'd been together for a while. So
In
I'm
Boulder.
so excited for that project. Cannot wait to do Gold Rush,
It's gonna
and
be
stoked that
cool.
we can finally talk about it.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
in a small sense, we're live Gold Rush.
It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be.
great.
It's sort of. It's got a little bit of a Western feel too.
Yeah,
Something very different about that one.
sweet. So, Rollo, you were saying we have
Nice.
questions? Is that what you were saying?
A few.
Few questions? Okay, cool. Well,
If they're pertaining to Gold Rush, I mean, we might as well show them now.
They're just excited about Gold Rush.
Oh, okay.
Sick.
What is the timeline?
what are they saying?
cool.
What are the people saying? They can't wait to hear the,
You also
the
have a
golden
microphone you can use, too,
baritone
if
of
you
my
want to.
voice again.
Since we don't have Nightcat here today, Nightcat is.
Oh, we have no Nightcat. Yeah, where's
yeah.
Nightcat at?
I don't know. She's prowling.
Shout out to Nightcat. Hope you.
I think she's prowling overseas.
Whoa, is she overseas?
I think she's like in another country, like Denmark or something.
Oh, snaps.
Yeah, like far.
Well, Nightcat's probably not watching this, so screw you. Just kidding. I don't know.
She might be, and she's just like.
I know. I just broke her heart. No, I love you, Nightcat. Have fun. Be safe. Okay. Now that that's weirdly over, what are the questions?
Jesus Christ! And you haven't been drinking. Oh.
Someone read the questions.
Mr. Stone is jumping in.
Uh-oh, Grayson.
Things are going on over there.
Here we go.
No, this is Bert. Hey guys, I'm Bert. Blah blah blah. Shirley, Bert.
He just keeps on directing.
Hey man, we gotta find a replacement for Grayson.
Good luck.
This
Seriously.
There's no way you can replace him.
There's no one that can do what Grayson does. Go ahead, Grayson.
This question comes from Koi Moon for each of you. Would you go back for your pet in an outbreak, in the apocalypse? Would you go back for your pet? What kind of pet is it that you would go back for?
You guys,
Is this asking as us?
So Saul, in the episode a couple episodes ago, which is where we get the title "Lady in the Tink," goes back for his lady, which we thought was a girl, actually turns out to be a girl, but a girl dog.
Right.
So there, if us personally, would we go back?
Not at me as Carl?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think you as Carl and
Me as
you
Carl
as Christian would
definitely
probably
would.
be the same. Answer, huh?
You know, it's so. Yeah, screw it. I'll go
let's be
first. Yes, I
honest.
would then.
And Tony Robbins, no.
No, Tony Robbins, I don't think are the same.
No,
Robbins would never go back for his pet. I don't think.
You would.
I would absolutely go
Yeah,
back
yeah.
for Bailey and Bruxy. I mean, I throw those damn dogs birthday parties.
I go back for one of them, one of my pets. I'd leave the other one there.
Oh, what? Why? Why would you do that?
It's just better that way.
Well, if you're go back for one, why not?
Hey, what?
Just leave the dog. Just.
Bro, you're
time.
breaking
It's
my
time.
freaking heart right now.
She's already
you
dying.
cannot
She's
kill
already.
dogs.
She's like 15 years old. She barely like.
And you want her to spend her last days on Earth without you?
No, I'd open the door. Just let her go. She'd have so much fun, like living in the world for whatever
How do
time
you
she had
know
left.
No.
I'd like to think that.
Okay.
Man.
Okay, to evaluate, my dog is like, just no. No, you don't want her out there. She's just gonna bark, and they're just gonna be like coming on to you.
I'm changing my answer. I will go back and save Casey's dog as well.
Thank you.
So, because that shit,
Thank you.
I'm not. I
You
don't.
can't.
care.
No, thank you. Okay, Carl, thank you very much.
Okay,
Carl,
he can
and
go back for
Christian.
the dog. I'll let him have the dog. I'll just.
Yeah, apparently you let anything have the dog. The zombies. Yeah, come on, it's a freaking buffet.
What? They might go to her and let me escape. I don't know.
Okay. We're moving on from this question. Thank you, Koi Moon, for exposing
we
Casey's true colors.
See, you're gonna get Twitter hate for the cat. I'm gonna get it for the dog.
We
so
have
it's okay.
we have confirmation from Blair in chat saying that nobody wants this dog.
Yeah. Okay. See. And she's looking for me to be wrong right now.
I can't believe you two.
Have you seen our dog in a while?
I
You're that
have
dog's
seen your
forever
dog.
home. Okay.
The forever home is the dog.
Then a better answer would be you'd put her down right there. Like if shit was going down, you hold her one last time.
Why? Why do that? Like this way, she has
So she doesn't get torn apart by fucking walking zombies.
You don't know that's gonna happen.
Oh my! Was she gonna outrun them? No, it's very sad.
It's better this way. Who knows? Maybe she could live.
Okay.
Did you know?
Waylon Prod on Twitter at Waylon Prod. please tell this man he's wrong. And what is Blair's new Twitter?
You'd
handle?
never survive if you try to go back and save a dog that's like old, decrepit, and 15 years old.
No, I get that. No, I understand what
She's
you're
like
saying.
dying of cancer.
Yeah, but
so.
for sure, just then, like
I would
love
much
you.
rather-
This is one
You can
last
borrow
time.
Otto's gun.
Hug. Like
I think
like
that would be
wrote,
worse.
What is it? Not iRobot. The other Will Smith movie. I'm Legend.
Yeah.
I Am Legend, where he just like hugs her to death, like just hug her to death. Come on.
Should just let the dog go.
Speaking of
really
dogs and
bothering
cats,
me.
did you know that dogs and cats can get asthma?
Really?
What a Carl thing for you to say. What a Carl thing for you to say.
I had to bring this up because I was thinking about my cat has asthma. And I
excuse
just
me,
found
good
out.
evening.
about
He has
it.
asthma?
Yeah, I just found out last
Does
week.
he have a little mini inhaler?
I had to buy an inhaler and a freaking. I had to buy this freaking cat mask from like.
Okay.
I had to buy the medicine from Canada.
Are you on
because it's
Twitter?
cheaper. I am on Twitter.
Okay, you need to tweet me with the picture of your cat in the inhaler, and we will broadcast out the masses because cats rule.
Cats do rule. I love my cats. I got 2 cats. One of them plays fetch like a dog, so it's basically a dog.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, that's not true.
And mine goes in
I
a
got
box,
video proof. I will
which is
tweet
10
the
times
video.
better than every dog.
I will
that
tweet
I
a
know.
picture of the cat inhaler and the video of my cat playing fetch. How about
Okay. We just need to go to the next question because I'm just losing so much respect.
And I'll
for
do
the
a
people
video
on
of
the
my
couch
dog
right now.
like.
No, don't fucking. Hey, man. I'm going to cry right now. We need to move on. Rolo, give me the next question, please.
Just a picture
Or
of a paw. Just
Grayson.
a paw. Just send you a picture of a paw.
Next question is from Cat E for everybody. Would you rather be trapped in a jail or trapped in the bathroom? Why?
Oh, in a
Bathroom.
jail.
Well,
Wait.
in a jail cell?
I can get out of a bathroom.
Yeah, exactly.
You lock me in a
okay.
bathroom,
You
I
know
can
what?
get out of that.
I take that back. Yeah. Bathroom.
Bathroom.
Solid. Because you can
bathroom.
get out.
Yeah, no, jail, you're fucked.
You can take a quick
I
dooze
mean, as
if you
we
need to.
as we
I mean,
can
nothing's
clearly,
getting in, but you're not getting out.
No.
So I would go with bathroom for sure.
Unless stuff is already in the jail.
So, no, there you
It's
go.
a nice plug.
Yeah,
It's
listen,
a good
everyone
segue.
listen. There you go.
Good segue.
We're live lockdown. Latest episode just released yesterday, right?
Yes.
Can't wait. Episode 3.
3 is out for the public right now. 4 just hit the waves for Kickstarters. They're loving it so far.
Yeah.
A lot of really good stuff happening in the show.
Now, is there a place where people can go to talk about We're Live Lockdown?
Yes, they can either go on Reddit or our forums, and people are both chatting on there. The chats, interestingly enough, I think people are putting off lockdown a little bit longer than they did the previous episodes because they're much longer. I think that's part of the issue why we have some people not talking about it, because now they have 3 hours of stuff in 3 weeks versus you'd have an hour and a half
Right.
in the same amount of time, and then a week after to continue talking about it, so or catch up. So I think that's one of those things where the long form is kind of hindering conversation a little bit, but at the same time, we'll see what happens. The last 3 episodes got stuff picking up, so.
Yeah.
I was always impressed with the community of the fans. Like.
Oh yeah,
on
you
the
were going to tell
forums.
us about, like, you had a moment, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, because I think that when our last episode aired, like I got on the forum, and when people were talking about the episode in one of the threads, and I just posted saying thank you for all your support, like we love you guys, and it's been a great ride. And then I think you and Sean then may have posted after
Yeah.
me. And
No, I
just
think I
remember-
posted first, and you were like,
it was you? Okay.
Oh, that's a good idea. I'm going to copy
Yeah.
Tony. No,
Yeah.
No, you posted first.
Well, we all posted on there,
Yeah,
and I
it was
remember
cool. It was
there was
really
a
cool.
comment like after the 3 of us had like posted, and just someone said something to the effect of like, "Guys, I can't take this right now. Like it's too real. They're getting online and it's like saying thank you. Like it's official. They're gone."
Yeah.
And it was just like you could just tell that community's.
They loved you guys, and it really, like, when Puck was on here, I said that I killed you guys off, like, when I wrote the outline in, like, when we were doing 2nd season. So it's like you guys were dead from before you even were cast, and so I knew I was going to do it, and so it was like one of those things where it's like bittersweet of like, I'm going to make them really good before I take them away.
Yeah.
So you guys brought a lot of that good. You guys brought the roles to life, and it's the reason I'm doing Gold Rush, because it was so much fun to work with you guys, and I'm really excited to do another story. And that recording session, I kid you not, is just going to be like a vacation.
Yeah,
Like-
I can't wait. I
Yeah.
can't wait to get back in the sound booth. I mean, like, that, it was so cool. I also it felt so good to have the fans, like, really react to us. Like, sometimes if something happens in the show, maybe people don't talk about it, but there was a lot of comments, a lot of people talking about when,
They loved
when we
you guys.
died.
There were some people who cried more when you died than other bigger characters, like, those
Saul.
whatever.
Yeah, like Saul.
Yeah.
Like Saul, right?
So
Right, yeah. No, it was super cool because I think it's because like it was so unexpected, and we were always light, and we were always like comic relief and just doing whatever.
When did you know that your character was dying?
I think it was before the scripts were sent out for that season. And
Did I tell you ahead of time?
You told me
Okay.
ahead of time.
Yeah, yeah.
I think
So
I
I knew
warned
it
you
going
too.
into it.
Yeah, you weren't.
And it
yeah,
made it
you
really
warned
hard
us.
reading those scripts like the first time, not wanting to get to the end.
Because you
but-
guys were like huge in the episode. It was your episode.
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah. No, it was a really,
I
really
was
fun
finally
episode.
like, oh great, we finally get to talk a
Let's
lot,
kick-
and now I'm dead.
A lot of action.
Yeah.
It was like a total
That
kick-ass
scene
episode.
though, it was a lot of action, but like that was like one of the only times I've actually been able to have like a dramatic acting experience because I'm usually like
Yeah.
doing comedy and stuff, and so
That was a tough session. I feel like.
Oh, it was
like-
incredibly
it was
hard.
A
Like,
raw session.
I remember us turning on the lights and like really, really getting into the moment. And like the closer I put you guys together, and when I had like, I remember there was one moment I remember talking to Sean Lewin, and I was like, I need you to be close to Tony and just like be there while he's going through his thing. And he was like, I felt like it was over your shoulder almost,
Yeah.
like Tony, and I was like, and then I'm in the room with you guys, and I'm just like, keep it together,
yeah.
keep together, because it was rough. It was hard. for
I
everybody.
actually cried. I actually
Yeah.
shed a real tear because what I was envisioning, because in the scene I'm supposed to be holding Muldoon and like trying to pull him from this rebar,
like the picture.
just like the picture. And I was envisioning because I had a best friend that died. My best friend from high school died in a motorcycle accident, and so I was like pulling from these memories
Dark
and just
areas,
thinking
yeah.
like, oh, if I was there when Kevin died, like what would I say to him or how would I react if I was holding him after his motorcycle accident? Whew!
You pulled into it. You went in your back pocket on that one.
Yeah,
And went to a
stop
dark.
talking about it. Gonna start
Yeah.
crying right here again.
That's some of the things where that's the acting that I love because it lets you guys be vulnerable.
Yeah.
It exposes yourself. That's the kind of, and that's the reason why I loved you guys so much, is because I felt like you always brought it. You always connected with the character, and everyone's like, oh yeah, we're just making this audio drama, but really, it's felt like something different, and everyone's brought something so much to this that it is the reason it is the way it is now, like as big as it's gotten because of your dedication and stuff in it. So.
Yeah.
Well, I also think that to your credit, Casey, like you just got a great style of directing us like in the room too. And I traditionally come from
thank you.
stage acting is where I trained and got started, and so audio acting and being in a sound booth and like it was a totally different environment for me. But you made it so easy to come in and just feel like you're a part of the team and a part of the story. And I think you have these great little tricks that you use for directing, and I think the bringing us closer together is an example of one of those things. But I think you're just
thank you.
really great at like pulling out those emotions from us too. So good
For
work.
me, my favorite thing about your directing are the very short shorts you wear while directing, because it gets hot in the recording studio. And Casey has got some short little Daisy Dukes going on. Do we have a picture of Casey wearing these shorts? I swear every time we record, he wears these shorts. Do you know what I'm talking about? You know those shorts.
No.
Come on, don't lie to me. You need to wear them next week. They're like.
I don't. I think my wife is even like, what shorts is he
There's like
talking about?
6. No. I'm gonna go to your house. We'll go through your drawers.
Okay.
I'll find
all
them.
right.
This is
I got
weird.
time afterwards. Let's see. I don't. Well, I think maybe it was. I don't know. I don't think I. Whatever. Doesn't matter.
It's all right.
But-
It's just a joke.
Oh.
No. You did. You did
I
have the
can't
shorts.
remember what I wore. I just really don't. Like I always remember there were some days I really tried to like dress up.
Yeah.
But there were other days where it was like depending on who it was.
It was just us. So
Yeah, I think it was when it was you guys. Didn't we record you guys on a separate day?
Yeah.
I think it was like.
maybe a separate day
don't
for
remember.
that last scene. I think it
Uh-huh.
was
It might have been.
I think it was maybe or. it
because
was-
we recorded a Saturday and a Sunday. I think, and the Sunday I think was just us.
Yeah, it might have been a different day for that.
Well, because that
scene of
episode
approach.
was entirely pretty much us.
Yeah, that second part.
Yeah. So it might have been.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember, but yeah.
Do we have any other questions?
Yeah, we got
Yeah,
Sims.
we got a couple. Okay, cool. Ask a few more, and then we'll get into what you've been up to lately.
This
Yeah, go for it.
this question is from Hammer Time.
Ooh,
Stop.
hammer time.
Scratch versus Durai. Why did Durai command so much respect to be the leader? It seems like they clashed a lot, despite the family ties, the family reasons.
Durai was a higher rank. He earned a lot more rank outside of so when Durai naturally has position of power, he was much higher in. Scratch is more of like a soldier level, if that makes any sense, like a very, very low level, and also not in great favor with certain families. Scratch. So, and we know part of that Like she's not very welcomed amongst one of the families. So I think I just revealed something. That's okay.
A little bit.
That.
Because I was sitting back, I was like, never really talked about the families a lot.
No. That's okay. I can let that go. That's all right. So yeah, so Scratch is very low level, and Durai was much higher coming into this, and so Scratch already had some hierarchy issues.
Yeah. I mean, how often do you not like your boss? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, most of the time.
Makes sense. I'm bringing
Just talking about it.
I'm just bringing some personal shit. You know what I'm saying? All right. Do we have any more questions? Is this a wrap on questions?
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, no, we got that. Okay.
So Christian, I want to talk to you a little bit. What have you been up to, man?
Avoiding you, man.
Yeah, yeah, you have, huh? I've been waiting for this bone to pick. So let me give you some backstory, everyone, the world. Let me bring you into our friendship. So we were actually writing a script.
We still have it. We still have it.
Oh, do we?
Yeah, we do.
Oh,
of course we do.
Do we? So we were writing a script.
Is never undone.
No, that's true.
Unless you delete it.
It's pretty cool. They're loosely based on our soldiers, kind of our soldier characters, Carl, Muldoon, and Robbins.
They're not called. Yeah, we just enjoyed we just loved we got to the end of the series, we were dead, and we were like,
I want to do more.
We're having a pity party, and it's
we really did want to do more. It was at the We're Live,
the live event,
the very last live event, where it was all for sure over, and we were finally like, hey man, I don't want this to end. Let's write our own shit. So we talked to Casey. It was cool. We changed the names. I mean, it's not the same characters. It's definitely not. But it was because of We're Alive that we wanted to write a short comedic movie about 3 different types of soldiers. And
you're still totally allowed to do that. Yeah, that'd be great.
Well, I would love to. if this guy would answer his phone day and night, Casey, I lie awake calling Christian Vieira, and I just think, man, maybe Christian died. No, I check all the newspapers, the obituaries. I check the obituaries for Christian Vieira, nothing. And then I think maybe Christian moved. I look on his Facebook, nothing. Well, he can post on Facebook. He can post on Facebook. Can't send me a text.
I can't really talk about what I've been doing for that time.
Oh yeah,
secret stuff.
But yeah, I was allowed to keep up appearances.
No, it's just it's the way things go.
Yeah,
it just
fell by the
through.
wayside.
It just fell by the wayside. But we do have a script. We have
I've been meaning to. I honestly, in the last month, I've been like, I need to call Tony and Sean again.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah. No, yeah, for sure. Because my phone's just off the hook with calls.
We got a full
Christian.
outline, and we got we had 40 pages.
We had 40 pages. Yeah.
Wow, you guys get the first act done then.
And we just got to finish it.
We really do. We really do. We should.
It's really funny. I think it's really.
I
funny.
think it's hilarious. And Muldoon, Sean, he's also involved. So, Sean, because you're not watching, let's.
He'll be on in a couple weeks.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. So we'll have to rekindle that script writing fire. We were at a certain point. We were meeting up every week. We
took a retreat to Idlewild, California.
Basically, this was just an excuse for me to get away from my wife for a weekend. I'm just kidding.
No work got done. No,
very little work got done. A lot more drinking and just bullshitting got done. But yeah, we took a writer's retreat to Idlewild and
Where's
wrote.
Idlewild?
I don't know.
It's like above Palm Springs, Palm Desert.
Yeah, it's in the mountains. We
It's
rented out this beautiful cabin.
What?
Airbnb.
We that's where we finished the outline though. That's where we kind of made a concrete
I want to go
beginning,
on this
middle,
retreat.
end.
I want to.
It's nice.
We'll have to go on another writer's retreat to finish the script. We should make a
you want
documentary
help?
about it.
We could use help.
Would we love the genius mastermind of Casey Whalen to help us write this comedic script? Yes.
I would
Yes,
just
I would.
just want to be there and hang out with you guys and have fun, and it could it'd be your thing, and then
That's
I would
pretty
just,
much all that will happen. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it'd be just really fun, and then I would love to just help a little bit here and there. And
I would love that.
We watched John Wick for inspiration. Tony was on this huge binge about John Wick. Like, you haven't seen John Wick? I got the Blu-ray, man.
I still haven't seen it.
It was so.
Oh,
dude,
it's
I'll let
good.
you
Yeah,
watch
I
it.
know.
We have to watch together. It's so good.
We've been talking about this too, Tony.
Keanu, bro. Keanu. That's all
Yeah.
you need. That's all you need to say. Keanu.
It's pretty good.
Anyway, yeah, John Wick 2 is getting made. I can't wait.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
So anyway, our movie, it was. Can we tell them what it was called? Yeah, it's not really original. It's called Three Soldiers.
No, but it's more than that. It's more than that. This is more than that. So okay, this will be fun. This will be fun.
Okay, yeah.
Actually, we can get some feedback.
Said it. Oh yeah, I don't know if we want to open ourselves up for this, but you do it.
So we had a trilogy planned. 3 soldiers, 3
movies. That makes total sense. And each one focuses on each
Not
one.
necessarily.
Tell them the name of the first one.
3 soldiers versus what was it? 400.
No, 3, 4. Yeah. 4. God, this is so stupid. No, now I'm embarrassed.
All right, this is going to
Is it
sound
like
ridiculous.
3 soldiers versus the
hold
world
on.
or
First
something?
Of all,
Yeah.
First of all, you have to listen to this in the mindset of Sharknado.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, we're going for that.
That's what
Okay.
we're going for. Just something cheesy.
We wanted
and
the
funny.
good acting to be there, but we wanted the fun cheesiness.
Yeah, we wanted a fun, cheesy, chop 'em up comedy with a bunch of zombies and blood and guts. Just fun, you know. So it was called.
It was called
3 soldiers.
3 soldiers versus
400
zompires.
Zompires. They were
Zombie umpires?
Zombie vampires.
Oh, I was thinking umpires for some reason.
No,
Good one too.
Like zombie
I like
umpire.
that.
You're out. You know.
and that's why you need to be involved in the writers' room because that's hilarious. So yeah,
It was an umpires convention, and the vampires came. It was
Yeah.
the vampires.
yeah, we have
vampires.
we have a big villain. We have a big climax scene where some ridiculous shit happens. It's not.
So
we
all the
obviously-
climax scene is involving all 3 soldiers together.
I see what you're saying.
What do you mean?
Maybe. No, it's it's gonna be a stupid comedy, but I still want to make it. I still want to finish.
We were
it.
just writing. We were just writing what was making us laugh.
Yeah.
That's what it came down to.
But that's how you make other people laugh.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
mean,
like-
you guys see, the end, or this is the end.
This is
There's
the end. Yeah.
basically the same thing.
Yeah.
I can imagine like Seth Rogen and everybody else that is all his friends are just sitting in a room smoking pot, being like, "Let's make this movie." And that's like 90% of all the stuff they do, which is
Yeah.
and it's always amazing and funny.
Well, that's what Ben Affleck and Matt Damon did, and they won an Oscar.
Yeah.
So
It's
I don't think that 3 soldiers versus 400 zompires is anywhere near the Oscar race.
you never know that now.
yeah. Who knows?
Yeah.
really?
There's that one scene where that girl comes out. You know,
Which scene with the girl,
the girl comes out.
Is it
and
my
it's
girlfriend?
Her friend. Yeah, your girlfriend.
These guys are just like, man.
Dude,
you think
I just want to tell them everything, but no, we really should make the movie.
Yeah, don't
It's funny.
spoil the whole
No.
thing. I mean, I know it's your forte, but all
It's-
that.
it's a big girl.
Yeah, if you like
Oh,
how
is
this
it a
one
big girl
sound-
girlfriend?
They just totally
Oh, it's so good, dude.
screwed me over.
Oh, it's so good, man. I just, oh God, I just can't take it. We need to finish that movie, Christian. So besides skipping out on your friends that are writing a script, what else have you been up to? You own your own company now.
I do. I think we died in 2014, right? That was when we.
Such a weird statement to start. We
I know.
died in 2014, right? That was when we died?
Because I was graduating, actually.
I think you died, yeah, it's about 2014 probably.
I think it was the year that I graduated from Chapman. That's how I.
It was chapter 42.
I'm pretty sure it was 20. Yeah.
Thank you.
So we
February
February 3rd, and I graduated later that spring.
Yeah.
And I started a company. We're a production company, sort of a digital agency here in Orange County. We're called Replay Collective. We do a lot of branded content and commercials and music videos as well. But we're really focusing on doing short film advertising. We really like the really creative advertising, not just to beat you over the head like you know that they're selling you this, but something different and exciting that people are going to want to watch and then they're going to share. There's an emotional connection to it. So that's what we've been focusing on. And so we've been in business for about 2 years. Things have been going, owning your own business is tough. It really is. There's a lot of challenges and that you're always dealing with. But we got a great group of guys. I went to school with all the guys that we started with, and And we've been working with some big YouTubers lately, which has been kind of
cool.
Can you tell us who?
Yeah, like Shane Dawson and
okay, yeah.
Ricky Dillon, Trisha Paytas, and Level Cap Gaming. And we've been doing some like music videos and short films for them. They're like looking to expand their content on their channels because a lot of them just do vlogging, but now they want to do some like premium content. So
yeah, I think ultimately a lot of the like the vloggers and things like that who are just like reviewing things, you have to come up with original content, and that's where it's like that, because original content is king, and if 1,000 review channels aren't going to do much, you know.
Right,
well, especially the daily vloggers now really have to up their game. I mean, if you haven't heard of Casey Neistat doing his daily vlogs are so good. He has like literally raised the bar of what a vlog is.
I think Gary Vee is really good too.
Gary Vee is really,
He's really good.
I've just been a huge.
I'm
Casey
tired
Neistat
of watching all these like Taco Bell hauls and shopping haul like these. Not that I watch them a whole lot, but like what a lot of these vloggers are.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
I do think that. I think it's tough, and they're looking to expand and do stuff that's more creative, because especially if they're uploading like every single day, even they get bored with what they're doing.
For sure,
so
of course.
It's been cool to be a part of that, and sort of like there's a bit of a shift in what the YouTubers are trying to do.
So that's awesome. What are you working on any projects right now?
Right now we're finishing up a video for a tech startup that they have stickers that you can track lost items with.
Cool.
Oh, dude, what's that? What is that called?
It's called Karma Clutch.
I think I've heard of that. That sounds super
They haven't
familiar.
officially launched yet, so
Then I have.
There's a
totally
couple.
lying.
There's a couple of those. I think you.
there are a few. Yeah,
there are a few
a
something
few
like that. Okay, cool. Because
similar.
I thought I've heard of something
like token
that.
or coin or something like that. Is a big one.
We're actually trying to. We're talking with a couple production companies to try and get either a TV show or a movie off the ground as well, because we have some IP that we're shopping around, but.
Which kind
that's
of
a long
IP?
process.
Like Three Soldiers, maybe? You shopping around Three Soldiers?
I'm not shopping that around without your blessing. So.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh-oh.
No, I got you. You in my crosshairs. All right. You in my crosshairs now.
One thing I'm going to help you guys out with first is getting a contract in place. That's my first step, is getting you guys contract.
No, come on. We're friends. It'll be fine.
No, that is not. Well, one of the things, always put a contract in place first. Figure it out ahead of time before you do anything. That way, if someone like drags their ass or doesn't do something, you can actually remove them.
Right.
So, you always have to be careful, because, and also if you determine it ahead of time, it's easier to deal with down the road. It's so much easier.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And that way, also, you outline what people are supposed to be doing, and if people are always contributing and things like that, because that way you're all equal partners in it.
Yeah, and that's like been like that's part of, like, even with the small stuff that we do, some of the tedious aspects of it are just all the contract, like time spent on that, like the back and forth, and it, like I should have a law degree. Like
it's hard. It's incredibly hard.
Yeah.
Anybody in production has to have almost a minor law.
It's totally necessary. Like absolutely, because you need to protect yourself. But man.
I've dealt with so many contracts now that like I'm getting used to it. I know the lingos, I know the what the words mean now, and all the technical terms from the lawyers and all that.
Yeah. Well, we actually have your demo reel from Replay Collective.
Yeah.
Cool.
So let's check a look. Check a look.
So this is some of the work we did over the last year. You'll see a lot of the YouTubers in it.
Take a look around you. There's a war waging for the attention of millennials. Media is changing, and your marketing needs to as well. There are companies that will pretend they know what they're doing. And then there's Replay. Our door is open, and we'd like to show you around. Got your attention? Good. Digital media's come a long way, and you need content that's not only creative, but engaging. This is a fast-paced world, and we know it might be a little intimidating. You're probably thinking,
I don't even know what to do with this thing!
Well, we're here to get you out of the woods.
It looks like they got it under control. I mean...
Oh, we do. We do. Just take a look at some of these examples. While working with YouTube star Trisha Paytas, her views and comments increased over 5 times her channel's average, and her video ratings increased almost 8 times as much. We know, Trish. We're excited too. With YouTube sensation Ricky Dillon, his views and comments rose 400% and his ratings by 700%. Now he's planning a music tour for his 2.8 million subscribers. Success? We certainly think so. Back in April, we made a live-action video for EA's Battlefield Hardline. we included 3 of the Battlefield community's most influential gamers. Then we posted it to the YouTube channel of Level Cap as a surprise for his fans, which they watched 460% more than anything else on his channel. So yeah, if you're looking for engagement, you should talk to us. Replay Collective, creating engagement-driven content.
Wow, that's intense.
You've been way busier than I thought. I totally take back all the shit I was giving you. My boy's been at working.
Yeah, no, and very, very well too. Very precise. Like that's something you got to go one little niche and go for it, and that's awesome. That's really
that
cool.
was a big thing for us. Like I was saying, having your own business is hard. When we first started, we've really pivoted from our original business plan. Like I look at it and I just like laugh myself to sleep. Like we started out wanting to do original web series content, and now we've shifted it more into sort of advertising with the whole goal of doing television and features at some point.
Dude, that's where you were at when we were writing the script. You were like, "Oh, I'm trying to get a couple web series off the ground."
Yeah.
I mean, like I didn't really know.
Web series are incredibly hard to finance, though.
It's true, and that's what we found. Is we started a web series called Happy Hour, and I loved it, and it was great.
It was so good.
It was like this little baby of ours.
Is it still up?
We haven't shot in about a year now.
But is it still live?
It's still there.
If you like beer at all.
It's a fun.
If you like beer and pretty women, definitely go check out Happy Hour.
They're only like
on
5-minute
YouTube.
episodes. And
yeah, but they were quality. They were really good. So you guys definitely have talent.
Yeah, but the thing we ran into with it was like we had come from Dodge, and we just like, we want to do good quality stuff, and just we couldn't keep the like bankrolling it without sponsors coming in. At that level.
Visual mediums, and that's one of the reasons why I went to audio. Is like videos are so hard to and so expensive.
Yeah.
Like it really is. One of the reasons we could do this show because it's like you're not moving around and getting new locations and all that. The minute you start getting locations and actors and contracts and it's like music alone, it's just like, ugh, no.
Yeah. Well, dude, congratulations. Looks like you're absolutely killing it. And if you, what's your website?
Replaycollective.com.
Go give those people some love. Give Coral some love.
Yeah, like us on Facebook. Send me an email. Or whatever. Tweet me. Like I'm happy to answer any questions about what I know about Carl,
or what you can say,
and any questions about starting your own business too. I got
yeah, dude, that's awesome.
On
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Well, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you again. This has been really informative.
Yeah, after seeing that demo reel, your demo reel when we were hanging out was nowhere near as good as that.
No, that's like
you have been working the past few years.
All our stuff before was like student film and like because when we started, that's all we had.
So hey, well, you've come a long way, and I'm sure you're gonna go a lot farther. So thank you so much for coming on, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It was really
appreciate it.
Looking forward to coming back.
I got one thing to plug real quick.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just covering this guy. We have. It's been here the whole time, so I had to do that. Coming up on our website soon after lockdown is completed. Those of you who are Kickstarter backers who have wanted a script, this is the version that you're kind of going to get. You know what? I might as well just come a tiny bit closer without pulling my mic out. I'll have a little fireside chat with you guys here. So this is the book here. And I am a giant. little Christians back there. So anyway, so this is it. It's 370 pages long as a script. It's super long. Yeah, it's a big guy. But anyway,
that's so cool, dude.
It's kind of cool. You can read along with the script. Although weirdly enough, I tried doing that. If it's your first time, it's really not good to read at the same time because you're paying more attention to what's different rather than what's the content of the show. So I was like, oh yeah, I moved that line and that line's different. And so you do that.
Maybe we'll have to give one of those away.
I think so. So we might give one of these away. Matter of fact, maybe in the next coming weeks we might give one of these away. This is actually the proof, which is going to change from the release. So that might be a limited item. So
I might have to sneak that in my sweatshirt.
We might have to do some special contest on that one because that's
excited.
Why we're not giving that away for free.
Well, congrats! I mean, that's sick, dude. That you got a book published. That's a book.
That's the first one, and then I'm really excited. Like I even did a dedication in it because it was so like. It was so cool to have your name in print.
Yeah.
Like print is not dead. It is not. And I think actually, weirdly enough, we're gonna see a pendulum start to go in the non-digital. I think people are gonna go back to more physical medium stuff and the fan capacity. Most people want to have their stuff on digital, but I understand that. But still, I think people still love, especially fans, like having the physical thing there. And I think, especially if you're like listening to the audiobook, like I want to do this for all of We're Live. I want to do every season out in their own volumes, and why not? I mean, it'd be really cool to like be able to read back with see all the changes and weird stuff that we added in that wasn't in the original script.
That's really cool, man. So will those be available for purchase soon?
Yeah, so these will be purchased after lockdown finishes because I didn't want to release the script before the story.
Yeah, of course.
Because I was like, no, that's the reason why we're holding off on it. But it gives me more time to finish polishing that book to make it look nice.
So you'll be able to pick those up at our store, we'realive.com. Go check out the store there.
Yeah, once they're available, I'll come back on and let people.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a lot more merchandise here pretty quick here. We'll have lockdown stuff.
I'm so excited.
So, and the posters are we'll be getting those at the Kickstarters, and once we get the Kickstarter orders fulfilled and things like that, then we'll start doing the public stuff.
Awesome. Well, that's about it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Really appreciate it. Obviously, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and make sure to go to we'realive.com, itunes.com, audible.com, and listen to all the episodes. We've got We're Live.
All the remasters are up now.
Yeah, we've got all the remastered episodes of We're Live up on iTunes, except for season 4. And those are great listening. No, even if you've listened to them once, I've listened to all the We're Live seasons 3 times, 4 times, something like that. So definitely give it another listen. And Lockdown is up on its own channel on iTunes. Just keyword search Lockdown and you will find it.
Yeah, leave us a review on any channels if it's good. If it's don't, you can forget that.
Yeah. If you feel like leaving 5 stars, please leave 5 stars. If you don't, get the hell out of there.
Yeah, because basically those rating systems, it's either 5 stars or nothing. There's no in between anymore.
Yeah. So hook us up with some 5 stars, please. Casey Whalen's working his ass off. Christian,
the whole team is.
I know. I'm sorry. I take that all back.
Everybody behind the scenes.
Everyone. Except for Grayson.
No. Oh, him especially works
Grayson
his ass
probably,
off.
Yeah, poor Grayson.
We need to take a vacation after lockdown. It's getting like our knuckles are just dragging.
Yeah,
it's awful.
That's a rough way to edit with your knuckles.
Oh, very bloody.
Well,
Christian,
maybe
thank
we
you.
can get it through Gold Rush before you take it.
Yeah, please. Oh yeah, don't take a vacation.
Well, actually, my goal is to see if we can record Gold Rush like around November, December this year. So.
Cool.
Oh, that's
Put it
so
in the
exciting,
calendar,
dude.
Yeah, that's my goal. We'll see what happens. It might be sooner, it might be later. I have to write it first.
Whatever, dude. Whenever you want to record, I'm available. You want to record December 25th? Boom, I'm down. Don't care. I'm down. Put me to the test, Waylon.
Meredith, do you mind if I get Tony on Christmas?
Meredith, you don't completely control my life. Bye. Boom! That's what I just grabbed the phone from her. No, I wouldn't.
This is the one episode
she absolutely
watches.
Controls everything.
This is the one.
Yeah, please, no. She's at Disneyland. Christian, thank you so much for coming on, dude. Congratulations with all of your Repay Collective. Next week, we have a very surprise guest. We have a twofer.
Oh, we got 2?
Okay, we're not saying who they are, but I'm telling you, if you miss next week's episode, you'll want to scratch your eyes out. You know what I'm saying?
Are we going to have enough room on the couch?
Oof. Yeah, I don't know. But
I might have to like sit off the edge or something.
Yeah, but we will surely fit them in there. You know what I'm saying? So make sure to tune in next week because we've got 2. It's so good, right? We've got 2 great guests coming, and you are not going to want to miss this twofer. Next week, Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, right here on our YouTube channel. Subscribe so you get a notification. Again, big thank you to Casey Whalen, Christian, Rolo in the back. We got all our friends back there, Grace and Stone. Yes, and thank you guys so much for watching. Of course, to our fans, we appreciate you and we love you. We'll see you next week, 7:30, right here. Woohoo!